I used to think that when I would watch Top Gear and watch the Stig roll around the track. I'm like, they have their own track.
Well, yeah. So before I brought Steven Tyler over there like 10 years ago to be interviewed by Jeremy Clarkson and those guys. So he was a client. We built a Venom GT for him. And so we're hanging out, and I got to see him go out and do his little celebrity lap around the truck. You know, if you're ever over there and you want to do a celebrity, the star and the reasonably priced car, I'd connect you with those guys. They're great.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, it's fun. And so I think they're, but now you got Chris Harris and you got the, Clarkson and Hammond and May. They moved on to Amazon. But
are they still doing it? Or did they stop doing it on Amazon?
I was in London a couple weeks ago, and I saw Richard Hammond. And
what's the Amazon show called again?
The Grand Tour.
Right.
The Grand Tour. And so Clarkson's kind of a wild, bombastic guy. He started a show about farming. He's got a farm out in the country.
What did he punch a producer? They pulled the show.
Well, I know a little bit about that. So we had a Velociraptor. Raptor truck that we were up in Canada with these guys. So this has been back in into 2014. And so like I'm working with the producers, and they're like, when you're around the talent, don't talk to them, don't spend time around them. I'm like, I'm around famous people more than these guys. These guys are a lot more famous. I mean, I don't care that they're a big deal. So anyway, the producer's kind of being a dick. And, well, that producer, I won't say his name, but that producer that was being a massive dick, and maybe he was just doing his job. Like 2 weeks later, they're somewhere else in there in England, and Jeremy gets a little bit of a temper, and these guys work long hours, and maybe they hadn't eaten, and the producer guy was fucking with him, and Jeremy fucking whacked the guy, and I'm like, I wanted to fucking punch that guy a couple of times too. but I can't do that, and I don't want to get arrested in Canada anyway.
Yeah, so they canceled the show.
Yeah.
And didn't Jeremy and him